Hi, this is just a video to show you what you will be working on Unit 3, Activity 3, Writing a News Report. So at this point, you should be pretty familiar with the news report from the previous activities in the course. And we're just going to be delving a little bit more into what it entails. So the first thing that you're going to do is think about your before reading strategies. So, what are some of those things? So, looking at the picture, you think, you wonder, what do you think this article here will be about? So, ahead of climate talks, Canada's North feels the toughest impacts. So, you're going to be reading this article and make sure you read it thoroughly. And then you are going to move on. You can do a reflection on your pre-reading strategies and save it to your own notes for later as needed. But with the article that you just read, you are going to respond to the text, and this is an assignment for marks. So you're going to open up the reader response questions, just like you have done in the previous activities. If you can't open that link up, I have done a image here of what the questions look like. Make sure that you are copying and pasting the question into your Word document for me to look at when you're answering one type of each question. So you're going to choose one D question, one I question, and one C question to answer thoroughly and submit your assignment for marks. Then you're going to work on your reading log just like you normally do, and you can save that for your own notes as well. Then you are going to move on to tweeting the news assignment for marks, which is a discussion. So you're going to try and summarize that news article into 140 characters, just like tweets are. So again, it's the news article that you just read here. And you're going to post that summary of your own words in the discussion and make sure, again, they are your own words. And then you're going to respond to at least two classmates and agree and disagree with what they say and post your comments. And again, if you're disagreeing, make sure you're doing it professionally. And then we're going to move on to just the facts. So the facts are something that is really important in any news article. You're not writing your opinion, you're focusing on the facts. So you can go through and do this questionnaire to make sure you understand what facts are versus opinion. And then lastly, you're going to start your rough copy of a news article. And this you're going to get feedback on, and then you're going to submit it again for marks later on. So here it's your turn to be the reporter. So we have given you the picture and the headline. So winter storm shuts down businesses and schools in London and surrounding area. You are going to use that picture and headline. And if you can't copy and paste this picture, just use your own picture. And you're going to make sure you're putting in the 5 W's and the H into your opening paragraph. And you're going to brainstorm then additional details in your next paragraph, making sure that you are including a quote from a couple of people in the following paragraph, and then following up with the lesser details in your last paragraph. So again, make sure you're including all of these in your copy of your news report. So go through this thoroughly, look at the previous activities and units to know what a headline is, what a byline and dateline are, and so on. And then make sure you're also looking at the success criteria to know how you will be marked later on. Then you're going to submit your rough draft for feedback only at this point so that you can submit your polished copy in the next activity for Unit 3. As always, make sure you let me know if you have any questions.